Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Into the air right away is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards there in the first play from scrimmage.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And this is Cook with a grab.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Bills first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, 30 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here in Vegas.
Matt Prater lining up for the point.
They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now Allen going to change it up.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Daquan Jones on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up.
They'll go again with Jeanty.
At the 30-yard line.
And he'll get this to about the 34. A gain of just 3.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3rd and 2. That's caught by Tucker. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Smith.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, it's a clip.
Throwing now is Gino.
Tyler Lockett, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Tyler Lockett, 39 yards.
And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Middle 6. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
29-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On play action, Allen.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2.
as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39.
And a Bills
12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Bills.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Buffalo.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
That's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I'm really happy what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Another Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Completes to Shakir once again. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Allen now looks to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. With the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Geno down to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Out of the gun, Smith. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. Give them 12 yards that time at a Las Vegas first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Genty. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Gino going to hand it to Genti.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, Salon. Lion. Here we go, Salon.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
13-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
53.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton from 17 yards out. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And they're able to add on to their advantage. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Allen. This taken in by Kincaid.
But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's 1st and goal.
That's another Bills 1st down.
To throw is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Throwing, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but how about that return? All the way inside the 20 and into the red zone.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Daytona. Hey, here we go. Hey, here we go.
Once again, it's Genty. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Carlson is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Throwing is Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the 4th quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favorite routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. This is caught.
Allen's pass complete to Brandon.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire 2nd half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story.
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And we are underway in Buffalo. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Ready? Where's that?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 of the 20.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Second and 10.
Regular. Hey, hold on, 180! What's that?
Allen to throw once more. Allen going to run with it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion.
56.
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Middle. What's that?
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bills first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trenton Simpson. Well, he just flew in there to drop him.
Now second and goal.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir from 19 yards away. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket and wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Tylan Wallace, 58 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
56. A gain of 15 yards. That's another Bills first down.
Allen going to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bills 14, Ravens 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Lamar changing the look. Jackson now. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of Wallace over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Second down and 3. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 14 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
At the 47-yard line.
Up the middle to Davis. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Allen going to audible to a different look.
Alert! 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 Look out!
Allen now operating from the gun. Wide open receiver complete. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 7-yard line.
Ran up by the lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Let him bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on.
Where's that?
And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Regular. 180! Hey, home. Look out!
Now this time, Allen will throw. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Round 80! It's out!
Cook following the penalty. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Allen.
Now a screen set up for Johnson.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill it for a loss.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, tight. Alert! Off 52. '56. That's it.
Throwing now is Allen. He'll try and do this himself.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now, people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense.
He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And that one results in 35 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Allen. It's complete to Cook. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Now Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. He's able to find Wallace. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
And they got the safe completion on 3rd. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there. I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
3rd and 2.
13. Hey, report. 180.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
180.
Jackson from the shotgun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Running left, here's Mitchell. And he is into the end zone for a ball.